My dear, you have been living a lie. A spell was cast over you the moment you arrived in this world. It told you, you are small. You must earn abundance. Wealth is for the chosen few. But hear me now. The truth is the opposite. You were born rich. Rich in spirit, rich in power, rich in potential. Every time you said, I can't afford this, or, that's too much for me, you unknowingly placed a curse upon your path, a poverty hex wrapped in everyday language. But I am here to break that spell, because the law of prosperity, the law of supply, and the law of assumption, they were always working for you, not against you. You've simply been casting the wrong kind of magic. You see, wealth does not begin in the bank. It begins in the imagination. It begins in the inner speech you repeat day and night. It begins in how you carry your soul before you carry your wallet. I want you to understand this. A millionaire is not created by what they own, but by what they believe. So I ask you today, who are you becoming? Are you acting as the version of you who trusts divine supply? Or the version who doubts her own magic? Say this now. Divine riches flow to me because I remember who I am. Divine riches flow to me because I remember who I am. And comment this sacred phrase twice below. Let the algorithm see your declaration. Let heaven take notice. Write. I command the millionaire version of me now. Again. I command the millionaire version of me now. Because this moment is the beginning of your wealth resurrection. My friend, your word is your wand, and you have been waving it unconsciously for far too long. Every spoken phrase is a seed, a command, a decree sent into the invisible ethers to take form. Yet the average soul mutters words of lack all day long. I can't. I wish. I hope. I'm trying. Trying? Hope? These are the incantations of delay. But the millionaire speaks differently, not because of arrogance, but because of alignment with truth. When I walk as a rich woman, I say, I do. I have. It is done. There is no hesitation in the language of wealth. There is no begging in the voice of spiritual prosperity. You must begin to speak with royal command. I once said to a student who doubted her value, you are under grace. Act like it. Speak like it. So I ask you now, what words are you speaking over your life? Are they expanding you or enslaving you? Dark psychology teaches that repetition breeds belief. The more you affirm your scarcity, the deeper it roots in your subconscious. But the same is true for wealth. Say it with me now. I now speak only words of wealth, worth, and wonder. Again, I now speak only words of wealth, worth, and wonder. Do not mumble. Say it like a decree. Say it like the universe was built to obey your voice. Because it was. Every cell in your body listens. Every angel in the invisible hears. So from this moment on, do not speak what you do not wish to create, and do not joke about lack, because the subconscious does not know humor. It only knows instruction. Comment this now twice to lock it in. My voice is the command center of wealth. Again, my voice is the command center of wealth. Your words are wealthy. Now make your world match them. Everything in your life is the result of a script you've been rehearsing in silence. Before the mansion ever appears, you must walk the halls of it in your imagination. Before the abundance floods your bank, you must feel its rhythm beating beneath your ribs. This is the secret. The elite have used it for centuries under different names, assumption, rehearsal, embodiment, presence. But I, Florence Scovel Shinn, call it spiritual dramatization. You must act as though you already possess the thing, not in pretense, but in power. This is not about faking. This is about faithing. Dark psychology tells us something powerful. When you repeat an identity, even artificially, your subconscious cannot tell the difference. It believes the act, and so it shifts your reality to match. If you walk like the wealthy, speak like the wealthy, prepare like the wealthy, your vibration alters, and the world must conform, because the law is impersonal. It does not reward the deserving. It responds to the bold. So let me ask you, would the millionaire version of you hesitate to invest in herself? Would she second-guess her vision? Would she doubt her right to be seen? No. She would walk into rooms with silent command, because she knows who she is. Say this now. I am already the millionaire version of me in mind, in mood, in movement. And again, I am already the millionaire version of me in mind, in mood, in movement. Comment this phrase twice below. Let it echo into the algorithm of your subconscious. My reality rehearses my riches in advance. Again, my reality rehearses my riches in advance. Now breathe. See it. Stand up and take 10 steps like her. Not someday. Now. Dear one, poverty is not just financial. It is spiritual. It is energetic. And most dangerously, it is habitual. You were hexed, not by witches with pointed hats, but by systems, by teachers, by society, that taught you scarcity was safe. They told you money is hard. Success is for others. Don't ask for too much. And like a spell cast across your inner world, you began to believe it. But I am here to tell you, it was never true. There is no virtue in lack. There is no holiness in struggle. There is no divinity in staying small. You are not here to survive. You are here to shine. Do you know what energetic bankruptcy is? It's not when your bank is empty. It's when your spirit is overdrawn from giving your power away. Every time you shrink your desires to seem realistic, you pay a spiritual penalty. Every time you say yes to something you don't want, you deposit more energy into the poverty account. But now, we must call your energy back. Cancel the soul debts and write a new spiritual check marked paid in full by divine supply. Say this now. I cancel every subconscious contract I made with lack and limitation. Again, I cancel every subconscious contract I made with lack and limitation. Let your nervous system hear it. Let your ancestors feel it. Comment this twice below. I break the poverty spell. I serve the God of overflow. Again, I break the poverty spell. I serve the God of overflow. This is not just affirmation. It is revocation. It is wealth warfare. And you have just declared yourself free. There is a version of you that walks into a room and shifts the air. Not because of fame, not because of followers, but because of frequency. Your energy walks 10 feet ahead of your body, and people feel it, whether you speak or not. This is the millionaire version of you, and she must be embodied long before she is ever applauded. Understand, money responds to identity. Not the identity on your ID card, but the one you wear in your posture, your pace, your presence. Dark psychology has shown this truth. Humans are biologically wired to obey confidence. Not aggression, but presence. Unapologetic energy. That's why so many with less talent but more certainty rise quickly. Because they've mastered the art of walking like they belong. Now I ask you, how do you move? How do you sit? How do you enter a space? Is it with question marks in your aura, or with periods in your stride. The millionaire version of you does not explain herself. She does not chase. She commands through alignment. I want you to do this now. Imagine the wealthiest, highest version of you walking into your life today. How would she sit in your chair? How would she answer the phone? How would she carry her shoulders? Say this now. I am a magnet for respect, riches, and recognition. And once more, I am a magnet for respect, riches, and recognition. Then comment this truth twice to claim your aura upgrade. I walk like money already knows me. Again, I walk like money already knows me. Because your energy is the invitation. And wealth always RSVPs to presence. What you receive is never greater than what you believe you deserve. And what you believe you deserve is revealed not in your words, but in the mirror of your mind. Yes, the millionaire life is not waiting outside you. It's reflecting from you. You say you want more. But the real question is, can you look at yourself well? With wealth in your eyes and not flinch? This is what I call the mirror test, and most fail it quietly. You look in the mirror and see flaws, fears, failures. But the millionaire version of you? She sees an heir, not a hustler. She sees a vessel, not a victim. She sees a mirror of divine substance clothed in a name and body. You cannot receive what you are not at peace with. So if wealth feels too much, or luxury feels not for people like me, then you have placed a veil over your reflection. But we are here to rip the veil. Listen closely. Dark psychology says perception is projection. Your outer world mirrors the images stored within. So the poor self-image produces poor reality. The empowered self-image receives without apology. I want you to do this. Stand before your mirror, look deeply, and say this aloud. I now see the millionaire in me. I respect her. I receive her. Again. I now see the millionaire in me. I respect her. I receive her. Then comment this phrase 2 times to imprint it. My mirror reflects a masterpiece of wealth. Again. My mirror reflects a masterpiece of wealth. Look again. Not with shame, but with sacred pride. Because you are no longer hiding. You are arriving. Child of the infinite, let me tell you something few dare to say aloud. Begging blocks the blessing. You were not born to plead. You were born to command. When you hope for money, it runs from you. When you need success, you push it away. But when you stand in knowing, creation rushes to obey. The law does not respond to weakness. It responds to alignment. Now hear this. Every time you whisper, please, universe, give me, you vibrate from lack. And the law echoes back the same. But when you declare, I am the one, I am the channel, it is done. You align with power, and the heavens rearrange to meet your claim. This is receiving mode. It's not loud. It's not arrogant. It's magnetic. Dark psychology reveals. Those who expect authority receive it. And those who walk like they belong are treated as if they do. It's not magic. It's mental mastery. You do not get what you deserve. You get what you have the nerve to claim. So today, I invite you to drop the language of lack and speak like a child of the King. Say this aloud with me. I no longer ask. I align. I expect. I receive. Once more. I no longer ask. I align. I expect. I receive. And now comment this activation 2 times below. I command with quiet power. I receive with royal ease. Again. I command with quiet power. I receive with royal ease. You are no longer knocking on the